right? Now you're the youngest to 1,000 three-point makes. How's it feel to be a part of that history?
It feels incredible, man, because all the criticism I received coming into the league about my jumper. Now I love to see what the critics got to say about my jumper. Now I take too many threes. To some people, thoughts. Some people think I take too many threes, so I love it.
And that was one of the more intense games
Yeah.
of the season. Did you kind of respond to them poking you early
Yeah.
on? It seemed like.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, for sure. I wouldn't even say like poking me, but everybody know how Dylan Brooks is, man. He played dirty. He a competitor. Like I love the competing part, but like all the little slick, little dirty. Like he hit me in the face, and then I fell, and then he he like how much crying you gonna do? I'm like, bro, you hit me in my face. What you want me to do? So, you know, I just don't like that part. Like, don't do something and then act like you didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? But I love all the competitiveness. Like we can compete all day, we can talk all day, but when you get to doing that, yeah, it's more than basketball at that point.
That seemed to be like. I haven't seen you react that strongly.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean because like I think a couple years ago when he was with Memphis, he did the same thing, and I reacted the same way. Like I don't mind you competing and grabbing and pushing and doing all that. Like I love that because I'm gonna do that back. But the moment you start like using your fit, now it's like all right, bro. Like you feel me? Like we all grown men out here. We ain't finna do that. And he think he got like a reputation of punking people. So.
It seemed like your guys collectively really responded.
Yeah, for sure.
Like everyone stepped up.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the competing part is perfect. Like everything, I love to watch him play. Everything that he do out there for his team is perfect. But sometimes he get a little too carried away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what did you say tonight about the toughness of this team? Gets in a little bit. Now coming back in, two shots.
Got
What
some.
did tonight say about the toughness?
We got some gritty players on our team, man. We got some young, hungry MFers. Yeah, for sure.
And you closed the game with that young, like a younger, kind of smaller, faster group. I mean, you guys have been struggling to close games. What was different in this one to be effective there?
The way that Jaden was like affecting all their plays up top was incredible. Like he was using his length, he was getting over screens, he was talking, getting deflections, getting all the rebounds, being the low man. He was doing everything on the defensive end for us, and Rudy was just the anchor. You know what I'm saying? So anytime they drove to the paint, Rudy was there, and it made it hard on him. We was able to get some stops.
For you, when you're operating and the clutch there, what were you looking for at the end of the fourth?
How the hell can I get a shot off in any way possible? I don't care how far it is from the rim, how close it is to the rim, wherever I can get a shot off, that's where I need to be. That's all I was thinking.
You got to line a lot tonight. You get a lot tonight. You still going to have the energy for it. Just were you at fatigue level? Was it adrenaline tonight? Like, how did you?
I think once me and Dylan Brooks got into it, the fatigue went out of the way. Yeah, it wouldn't. I mean, at that point, you can't use that excuse. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody try you, you try them back. At that point, it's time to hoop. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So I couldn't use fatigue as a bailout in that moment. I had to show up.
How was it to just see Jalen have a big night tonight for you guys?
And he's been hooping. I mean, he had a big night offensively tonight, but he's been having big nights every game that he played. He's like a game changer, man. Everything that he does is helpful on the floor. He don't do anything wrong. Everything he do seems to be right on the floor for us, and he's perfect.
Also, what does it mean to you to have the most 40-point games in Timberwolves history now, man?
Oh yeah, because me and Cat tied yesterday. Because Cat just texted me too. Yeah. Shout out to Cat, man. He always be texting me. I text him after every game. He texts me after every game. But yeah, Cat. You second, my boy.
And what's the read of like when the big is trying to play up off the screen? How do you gauge whether you can just get around?
Depends on how he. Most of the time they're up at the level already, but like today, Sengun was like running up as I'm coming off. You know what I'm saying? So like I already got a full head of steam and he's running towards me. So I'm like, if I can't go around you, I need to just retire, pretty much. Because most of the time, like I said, they're up at the level, and it's hard to, like, get that acceleration going downhill. And I just got to bounce it out and pass it. But he was, like, coming up as I was going downhill, so it was pretty easy read.
It just seems like you get a lot of like joy in seeing what Jalen and TJ,
Rob.
Yeah, like, what's that kind of been like for you as a leader?
Yeah, it's been incredible, man, because, like I said, I was a rookie once before, and I was in the same situation that they was in. Like, I didn't play much my first couple games, but It's just a good thing to see because everybody want their opportunity, and it's about what you do when you get it. And they've been doing a great job of and they're rookies, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you expect them to make little mistakes, but they don't make too many mistakes. And they show up when it's time to show up. Like TJ came in the game for however long he played, hit his first shot of his career, and they had a dunk right after. He didn't play the rest of the game, but that was big for us. You know what I'm saying? It's incredible, man, for those rookies to come out there and play with such confidence, and I love it.
And what do you tell them when they're in a situation like TJ was in? He came in, he played well, but then you don't get back in the game. Like, what's your message into them to kind of stay with it?
I just tell them, like you said, stick with it. You don't know when it's gonna happen. I talk to TJ all the time. We super close. I tell him they're gonna call your name, but you don't know when. Like today, he didn't think Coach said TJ. He was like, I'm like, yeah, you go in, but they don't. I just tell him he got to stay ready. Like the Stay in Shape League, they do a great job of taking it serious. And I be telling even Lenny, I tell Lenny bro, you got to take that serious because you don't know when your name gonna get called in Finchy. You don't know what Finchy's feeling today. He might call your name, play you for 5 minutes, not play for the rest of the game. And you want to make the most of those 5 minutes. And they've been doing that, man. So big shout out to the young guys.